All right, put the can down.
All right, well, one more set.
No, put the can down.
Okay.
All right, Joe, you sing the high part.
Oh, you got it.
Shoot-doo-wah, shoot-doo-wah.
Gonna meet the family, talking about my brothers and me. We don't have a pedigree, but we're brothers. We might follow different dreams. We might play on different teams. Where it counts behind the scenes, we're brothers. We might march to different drums. We might disagree. Don't you know when trouble comes, you can come to me. You're my family. Any curve that life may throw, anywhere the wind may blow. Brother, ain't it good to know we're three? Life is full of stress and strife. You lose a lover, leave a wife. A brother's a brother for all your life, but we're brothers. Shoot-doo-wah.
Good! Yeah. That's
On
it.
the
It's
money.
good. It's good. It's good. Look, I don't care. This is important. Well, my brother isn't here, and I'm worried. Look, just smash down the door. Go in with a buzzsaw if you have to. You did? You smashed down the door. Great, great. All right, now go into the bedroom and... What? What do you mean it's a one-room apartment? What? Is this 555-1432?
Sorry I'm late. Some clown was breaking doors down all over the building.
Listen, keep in touch. Joe! Cliffy! I got some great news.
What?
Somebody died.
That's terrible.
Remember Howie the horse? Howie the horse died? Oh, my God!
Lou, you okay?
No, I just found out from Cliffy that Howie the horse is dead.
That would come as a terrible shock to you.
Jeez, now I'll never get that job I run in here so happy about. Seems like 10 minutes ago I seen him down there at the pool all eating a salami sandwich. Lou, Howie isn't dead. He ain't? Well, who died?
You just came in yelling somebody died.
Oh, yeah, that. Rufus Clutch. Give me a beer.
Who's Rufus Clutch?
He was an under-assistant building inspector. Give me a head on that. Thanks.
Who's Howie the horse?
He's running for city council against Ron Desmond, who supports the gay rights bill.
Yeah, but if Howie gets in, I am the new under-assistant building inspector.
That's great. What, getting a political favor? That's great?
Hey, you're a kid. You don't understand.
Whoa.
Look, I got a chance to wear a suit to work. I worked hard all my life. I come home to the wife and kids every night. I got dirt under my fingernails, deep ground in dirt. You know what that means? I gotta wash up before I sneak out for a date.
Lou, he's a bad guy. He's a crook.
He saved my life in Korea.
Really?
Enemy grenade landed in our foxhole. He pitched it to me.
What a nice man.
Yeah, he knew I had a great arm. He threw it to me. I threw it away. He saved my life. Now he's giving me a chance for a whole new life. So could you back him, Joe? Because I kind of promised that I would deliver Joe to toe.
Of course.
That's great. I also told him you'd have a fundraiser for him here.
Joe, the guy's a bad guy.
He is giving our brother a job.
He's a crook.
They're all crooks.
Hello, boys and girls.
I mean, what's the big deal? They're all the same.
Joe, you're not listening to me.
I'm not here, is that it? I did not enter. I do not exist.
We are having a heated political discussion.
Do you understand what that is?
Not fully. This is my first one.
Be gentle with him. Donald, Lou wants us to support Howard Dovell because he promised Lou a job. And Joe's gonna do it.
Ah, jeez!
What's the matter?
Well, Howie promised me that job. Now you say Joe's gonna do it.
I am not.
Yes, you are!
No, I'm not. Oh. All I'm gonna do is vote for your guy.
Well, I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. You're voting for a man who promises jobs? That's graft. Are you voting for graft? You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. You wind my clock, I'll wind yours. Actually, it doesn't sound like a bad evening. No, it's horrible. It's nepotism, it's greed and graft and several other words that begin with the letter G. I am just shocked.
Hey, that is the American system. One hand washes itself.
No, that's the Zen political system. Lou, you don't deserve the job.
Well, now I am shocked and devastated that my own brother should be against me getting ahead. Cliffy, I'm sorry for me that you don't like me no more.
Now, Lou, you see? You see what you did?
Me? You're supporting a man for your own gain.
For Lou's. Cliff, I don't know about politics and I don't care, but Lou has been passed over all his life. Now, a little bit's falling his way, I say great. Maybe when you've been around the track a few times, you'll see it that way.
Yeah, well, I hope I'm never that stubborn or stupid.
You don't say that about your brother.
Great. Now I don't love my brother because I don't want to support a fascist. I mean, you see how they keep ignoring me? You call that love? Of course. Life is a glorious cycle of song, a medley of extemporanea. And love is a thing that never goes wrong. And I'm the Queen of Romania.
Markowitz will attempt the field goal from 10 yards out. There is no time left on the clock. Eagles down by 1, 21-20.
He makes it, Eagles win.
He makes it, the Eagles win.
Gee, you really do know this game, don't you, Joe?
Oh, yeah.
Snap from center. There's the kick.
3 easy points.
And it's wide. The Eagles lose. The Eagles lose.
You lead foot. Oh, God, I wish I was still playing. I would have nailed that one with my eyes closed.
I don't remember anyone failing to drill one from that close since Joe Waters back in 1970.
It was a rookie center. It's a lousy snap.
You're right, Chuck. I was holding the ball that day. It was a perfect snap, and Waters missed the ball entirely.
Nice.
Joe, let me calm you.
Okay.
Hey, don't let me stop you. I'm just gonna have a couple of chips. Watch a war movie or two. You're done with the TV, aren't you?
Cliff, what the hell are you doing here?
I live here, remember?
Oh, Joe, there's no problem. My apartment's right downstairs.
Well, I'll see you there in a few minutes.
No, you won't. I'm going to a singles bar. I need a man. Fast.
I can be fast. Cliff, there isn't a court in the land that would convict me for what I am about to do.
Oh, yeah? And what's that, Joe?
Cliff, what's going on? You used to be such a nice homosexual.
I don't know. Why didn't you tell me, Joe? I mean, what do I know? I'm just a kid.
I'm just here to do the cooking and the cleaning because your life is so important and my life means nothing whatsoever.
You're still upset about this election stuff, aren't you?
No, my shorts are riding up. Yes, I'm upset about this election stuff.
Look, I'm only doing it to help out Lou.
Oh, yeah, sure. Help out Lou. Little Cliffy's just around to make things easier for everybody. Cliffy do this, Cliffy do that. But don't grow up, Cliff, because if you do, you might form an opinion. And then we might have to respect it.
Cliff. Cliff, it's not a matter of you or Lou. I respect you both equally.
Then you'll give Ron Desmond equal time at the point after.
Look, Cliff, I don't want to get any more involved in this than I already am.
Fine. And get involved with this. From now on, you can do the laundry, you can do the shopping, and you can do the dishes. Because I'm going to move in with Donald until after the election.
You can't stay here, Cliff.
Donald, you're supposed to be my friend.
You don't call, you just waltz in.
Well, I didn't think I needed a letter of introduction.
Cliff, it's not that. The place is a mess.
No, it's not.
Okay, I have a date. Steel blue eyes, the charm of Julio Iglesias, independently wealthy, and he makes his own clothes. Am I being irresponsible? Am I being selfish?
Yes.
Too bad.
Donald, I'm worried. Do you know who Joe's gonna vote for?
Miss Wet T-shirt?
Howard Dovell. Look, if Dovell wins, we go straight back into the Dark Ages.
Cliff, work hard and have faith in the electorate. Look, you just came out, and this is your first hot political issue, so you get zealous, like when you first quit smoking or when you're selling Herbalife.
Donald, you make it sound so unimportant. I mean, you're supposed to care. We were supposed to be in this fight together. And there are some things that are just vital to our lives.
You're right, this is important. If you want my help, you've got it.
Oh, thanks, Donald. You're a real friend. And I promise, I won't be a bother while I'm here.
Yes, you will. But it's all right. But now, run down to the store, pick me up a quart of spumoni, and take about an hour doing it. I forgot to tell you, he's here.
Donald!
Donald!
Bye, Cliff.
I said it first.
He said it better.
And speaking of the election, I couldn't help but notice your campaign buttons. I'm not wearing one. That's what I noticed. Now here. Remember, Desmond today for a better tomorrow.
Cliff, can I speak to you for a second?
Excuse me, I have to talk with a stranger.
Look, I told you, no campaigning in my restaurant. No more buttons. You got it?
Cliffy's handing out buttons. If he can do it, I can do it.
Lou, now see what you did? This campaigning stuff has gone far enough. You got it? Ow! Will you get over here? The both of you. Now cut it out. I don't want to hear any more about Howie the Horse or Ron Desmond or nobody.
I don't know what the big deal is. I mean, there's two candidates to choose from. You listen to the arguments and you pick one. Personally, I'm voting for Desmond.
Youth. You see? Educated, involved, and concerned. She heard the issues, she weighed the issues, and she picked her choice.
It's my civic responsibility.
Now, why'd you finally decide on Desmond?
I like his hair.
You are voting for someone because you like his hair?
We're all gonna die anyhow.
Jane Fonda.
Hey, I'm involved. I have a social conscience, a sense of political history. Do you know about the Teapot Dome scandal?
No.
It's too bad. I have a report due, and now I'm gonna have to read a book.
We're all gonna die. What an attitude. I should become involved. I should hear both sides and make a choice.
I'm glad you said that, because Howie the Horse is an American
Ron
who fought for
Desmond is
his
an
country.
American
He
who
loves
believes in
it.
freedom
He'd
for
give his
everyone.
life for it. He would too.
So he just walks out on me because I'm supporting the other guy. He's acting like such a child.
And did you tell him that?
You bet.
Hey, way to go, Joe.
Look, Lou has a chance to grab a little something for himself here. A building inspector. Why can't Cliff see that?
Well, sometimes it's difficult to see something when no one's looking at you.
Were you at Woodstock? Because that last sentence...
Look, you listened to Lou.
Well, Lou has something at stake.
Oh, and Cliff doesn't.
How important can it be?
Well, I think it's a good thing Cliff moved out.
I'm glad we agree.
We don't agree.
Woodstock, you ate the blue acid, didn't you?
Look, Joe, maybe Cliff doesn't have as much at stake as Lou does, but maybe it means as much to him.
Well, I'm sure it does. I mean, I don't think he's an idiot.
But you don't think it's very important, right?
Is that what this is about? What a baby. What a stupid, dumb baby.
He is not a baby, Joe.
I was referring to me.
Joe, this is terrific. I really can't believe you're letting us have this rally for Desmond.
I owe you the same respect I owe Lou.
Well, I really want to thank you.
But don't get carried away. I'm still voting for DeVell.
I said I want to thank you. I don't want to dance with you.
Hey, this place looks great.
You don't mind?
Mind? Hey, it's great. But how did you know I was planning to... Who's that over the bar?
Ron Desmond.
Take it down.
Can't. Promised Cliff and Donald they could throw their fundraiser tonight.
That too, Blue Toe.
What?
I scheduled my fundraiser for tonight, too.
What?
You promised me I could have your restaurant one of the nights you was closed.
Yeah, but I expected you to tell me when.
Sure, logic.
Look, Lou, Ron Desmond will be here any minute. You'll just have to call it off.
Hey, hey, hey! Hello, my friend. How are you? Good to see you indeed. Yes, sir. Just wanted to check out the place before we start.
Yeah, well, Joe, you remember my old buddy here? Says, Howie the horse!
Wait a second. Wait a second. Now, I'm a pretty perceptive man. Mark me if I'm wrong, but you and I, we are not of the same persuasion. Am I correct?
Correct.
What are you? Lutherans?
Fags.
Ah. Would you pardon me, please?
Certainly.
Fags? Where? They're fags? What in the hell is Ron Desmond doing there?
Well, it looks to me like he's just kind of squinting. See, Howie, there has been a little screw up here.
Well, you better unscrew it, Lou, now.
Hey, don't talk to my brother that way. For your information, Ron Desmond is having a fundraiser here tonight as well.
What is this, some kind of trap? Did you know I was going to announce my ban on gays?
What ban on gays?
In city hiring. No gay paramedics, no gay police, no gay firemen. It's going to be a big issue for me.
What are you starting here? Another Joe McCarthy witch hunt all over again?
Joe McCarthy was a great American.
And my favorite Beatle. But Howie, what about this ban on gays?
Forget it, Lou. I'm getting out of here.
Don't get hit in the ass with the jar on the way out. Oh, everybody! This is Ron Desmond! Joe Waters? Of course, you know Cliff.
Hi, Cliff.
Kelly, and all your
Hi,
supporters.
Kelly. Was that who I thought it was?
Are you referring to Howie the horse or his friend Lou the talking mule?
Howard. What was he doing here?
Well, the same thing you are. There was a mix-up.
Wait. I have an idea. And even though Howie is gone, Ron is here, why don't we have a good old-fashioned debate?
Yeah.
I'm afraid it wouldn't be fair to debate the issues without Howard here. I want to thank all you supporters for coming. I just think it best that Howard and I meet properly. Good night. Thank you.
Hey, hold it! Now, there's been a lot of yelling in this campaign because no one listens to anyone else. And that's how things get screwed up. I know. It almost screwed up me and my brother. So, you want to debate? Debate. Pick a guy from each side and let's keep this in the tradition of General Washington. Yeah. Abraham Lincoln. Yeah. Judge Wapner.
Hey, Joe, that was great.
Hey, politics is too important to be taken lightly. You'll learn that as you grow older. So, who will it be?
Donald. No, I can't accept. There's someone here who has given a lot of himself to this election, and he should speak. Cliff Waters.
What about Howie the horse's side?
Well, how about Lou?
Lou, come on. How can everybody get up there?
Do you want me to say what I think?
Cliff, you, kick off, or whatever the hell you do with these things.
Well, thank you, people. Look, I think I can sum up our candidate's position in just 2 words. Progress and action.
Yes, progress.
And I only have to point to Ron Desmond's enlightened attitudes, which have resulted in the political actions he's taken while serving the city in the areas of welfare, education, and civil rights. Yeah! And if any of Howie the horse's supporters has ever thought, I'd like to hear those thoughts on the subject of banning gays from city jobs.
Yes, sir!
Okay, Lou, why should we support Howard DeVell?
It's kind of hard for me to put into words.
That could be a bit of a handicap in a debate, Lou.
I was just talking to Howie out there about the ban on gay thing there, and I was thinking. And I do think, Cliff, you know, it may take a little longer for my thoughts to get up here than it takes for your thinking thoughts to get up there, but they get there. And I was thinking, if your house is on fire, what the hell's the difference if the fireman's riding his hook and ladder side saddle, long as he saves your ass? What about if Howie don't stop but just not hiring gays? What if he goes on and says that he can fire gay guys who've already got 19 years in and they lose their pensions? I mean, these gay guys there might have little gay kids and gay wives and mothers to support. I mean, they're just working guys like you and me, except for the gay part. You know? And what about my union brothers here? You guys! I mean, well, we all got our suspicions about little Herbie the hard carrier here, but we love him. Now, what if suddenly Howie decides he don't want no homo construction workers and fires Herbie? What do we do?
What do you do, Lou?
I tell you what we do. We strike! And if we strike, we're out of work! Yeah. I tell you, anybody here tonight's votes for Howie the horse ought to be hung!
God bless you, Lou.
Get away from me, Herbie.
Hey, Lou. Look, I'm sorry.
Hey, you're a kid. What do you know?
That was some good thinking you did there, Lou.
I just used the old toboggan.
So you're not voting for Howie the horse?
I don't think so.
Why not, Lou?
Because I believe in the America that our grandfather come from the olden country over to here to plant and to sow. I believe in justice. If you eat, you gotta work. And I don't believe I deserve a free ride, because I didn't earn it. And in America, you can get anything you want, provided you don't want more than you're worth. So there's why I ain't voting for Howie Duvall, because it ain't American.
That was beautiful, Lou.
Well, I'm beautiful. I mean, it's the Purple Mountains. Hey, God bless us all.
So, gonna vote for Ron Desmond?
Nah, I'm abstraining.
How come?
I don't like his hair.